One test, one test, one. Make sure this is working. Get a mic check.
Hear me?
Click on it. Get a mic check.
Hear me?
All right.
I'm gonna go drink of water.
Okay.
Should I smoke some drugs real quick?
I think you'll be all right. In 3.
I don't know. Give me 1 second. I shut my door. One more second. I gotta smoke drugs before I get on camera. You better get ready for that Walmart pickup, boy.
4:30. Good.
What time is it?
What is it? 2:30. 3.
Where's Jess work at, Coach? A bank? Did you tell me that one time?
Yeah, First Tennessee.
She like it?
It's all right. I mean, it's not like in a bank. She's at the headquarters, but she.
Oh, for real? So she's like.
Yeah. I think she's gonna start teaching from home again. I think she likes that, especially the way it's going. Yeah. You ready? Test one, test one, test one. Remy? Trevor Ramsey. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get it out. Get it out of your system. Oh, whoa. That sounds like the Jets trying to win a game. What happened to the Rammy?
The Jets need a little respect around here.
Oh, okay. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome in, folks. It is the coach.
And the Ram here with Gucci Lounge Madden League. Got a little playoff recap for you, Super Bowl preview. Coach, kind of catch us up. What's happened?
Yeah, let's talk about them playoffs, okay? If you made it to the playoffs, you know, you were one of the fortunate. 14 teams made it in. So let's go ahead and talk about the NFC. How did the Cardinals reach the Super Bowl?
Coach, I'll be honest with you, man. We all know the guy out there in Arizona. He's really good at offense, man, but it's been the defense that's kind of been winning them these games. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen there. Yeah,
I've watched a few of his games. He adjusts very well. Secondary, moves his safety pieces, in the zones. He does a good job as that. Definitely can defend the pass very good. He had a first-round bye. Ended up playing the Saints in the divisional. Pretty much it was a pretty easy win for him. 37-15 over New Orleans. And then in the NFC Championship, he faced the Washington football team. And that was a pretty good game.
Washington was averaging 41 points a game in these playoffs coming into this game, Coach. Only put up 10 against that defense. Again, it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, and I think that's what got Washington in trouble early because he threw an interception. Turnovers is what hurt him. Haskins had a bad day. Turnovers, and then the Cardinals converted into points. Cardinals are keeping it simple. I've noticed they're running the ball more.
The Cardinals, man, while they've had a great postseason and they've looked really good, Coach, man, I'm excited to see who's coming out of the AFC. Browns Dolphins kicking off when 15 minutes from now, maybe.
Maybe possibly 15 minutes. It's probably over by the time this goes production. It will be Browns Dolphins. Dolphins, put out the number 1 seed, the Jacksonville Jaguars, who has to be probably one of the most disappointing seasons if I'm a Jaguars fan and you're the number 1 seed. You get put out,
That's tough for the Jags, man. They've wanted to get there for so long. They finally did, and they went out like that in their first playoff game. That was tough.
Dolphins, if you do not prepare for them, they can it's a trip bag. They can trip you up a little bit because you're not expecting all the stuff they're going to throw at you at once.
Dolphins Browns are going to be a great game, Coach. Dolphins offense has been clicking. Browns has been in some dogfights, 27-24 both rounds. But man, that's going to be a good one. You like anybody in that one?
That builds character, I think, for the Browns. They put out the Chiefs, high-powered offense. They put out the Bengals, and that's a rivalry game in itself, but that's their third win against the Bengals, mind you. This game here against the Dolphins, this will be his toughest challenge. I still got to go Dolphins. I think Dolphins win this, and I'm going to go Dolphins, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to go Dolphins and big. I think it's going to be big.
Dolphins big in this one. So that means the Super Bowl prediction is going to be Dolphins-Cardinals. And boy, what a Super Bowl that would be. These users are 1v1 2 times this year. They went 1-1. Coach, who's going to win the rubber match here?
Earlier in the season, Dolphins did defeat the Cards in a regular season game. Of course, everything's on the line now. Cardinals, I think, have seen what Dolphins like to do, so this will definitely, favor a little bit of the Cardinals. But I still got to lean to that Dolphins. I mean, he just knows how to get it done. Dink and dunk, little runs inside, and I'm going to go Dolphins by 3, Super Bowl.
Dolphins by 3. I'm not sure the Dolphins are going to get by the Browns. The Browns' tough user, only 3 losses all year.
Wow. Are you going
I don't want to say the Browns are going to win, but I don't want to say the Dolphins are going to lose. Give me the Fins, and then give me the Fins 24-20 in the Super Bowl.
Okay, so you're taking Fins all the way. You just took us on a back road, and it took you forever to get around to where I was already at. But that's cool. That's cute. It's cute you did that.
Scenic route. Some people like it.
Let's switch up. That Super Bowl should actually be played this evening, too. Let's switch up to the 2020 annual awards, and let's talk about the National Football League Most Valuable Player Award.
Coach, I've not given it out yet, but they might as well. It's going to be Philip Lindsay, the running back out in Denver behind the Horsemen, that huge offensive line man, putting up numbers that we never thought we would see.
And, some good names are on this list. I'm right now going through them. Joe Burrow won Rookie of the Year. He could, he should be there, but I don't know. They love running back for some reason for this award. Colin Kaepernick, there's a sleeper. I did not expect him to be there for the league MVP, especially ranked 3rd. And Haskins Jr., heck of a season in Washington. It's just unfortunate, turnovers plagued him, and he didn't really get to showcase in the biggest game of the year against the Cardinals. So, and then we got Calvin Ridley and Matt Ryan. I think both of them took votes from each other, so that kind of hurt them. But the Falcons,
hurt them for sure.
Falcons are potent. And Patty Mahomes, our 7th.
Coach, that's one of the big awards. The other big award, man, everybody talks about, Coach of the Year. Who do you like for that one?
Well, it's got Washington football team, and that's just a testament of the season he had, 14-2, and they chose Eddie Lee over the Cardinals head coach, who actually made it to the Super Bowl.
No surprise there, man. I mean, Washington football team, first year, I guess, as a franchise now, Came out here 14-2 season. Unfortunate he lost to Arizona, but he'll be back for sure.
Definitely a shout out to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Got 3rd.
Jacksonville Jaguars, man, that was a huge season.
And I'll tell you, we scroll on down here. I mean, of course, Dolphins were, I think, at the start of the season 0-3, didn't they, or 0-4, and turned that
0-4
turned that season around. That's crazy. Stream. Let's talk about Stream Recapper of the Year. Who do you got that for?
I'm gonna have to go out to my main man in Philadelphia. Benjamin Grooms, dog. He's always with the live recaps, eating pizza, eating snacks. Sometimes
that's an OG move, wasn't it? That's an OG move, heating up the pizza.
There has been a video surfaced of him scratching inappropriate parts, and Mr. Grooms has been asked not to do that anymore, or he will be suspended.
Let's talk about those Eagles. How did they do? Let's look at I just want to look at the standings real quick. Eagles
recap.
Yeah, give us a little Eagles recap.
You know, man, the Eagles are the Eagles. They had a pretty tough season.
3 and
I'm not
13.
sure what they finished. Yeah, 3-13. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
3 and 13,
You know,
and I'm gonna tell you some more stats. Keep talking. I'm gonna get you some more.
Coach Grooms did say that the Eagles are definitely looking to trade. They're definitely targeting a quarterback. It's going to be fun to see who's at the helm of that offense next season.
Eagles. I mean, I'm looking at the first 3 games. I mean, they gave up 120, 170, about 180 points the first 3 games. Gracious. Defense, I'll tell you, that they may have to work on some defense in the offseason. They did beat the 49ers 23-22 week 4, but then they returned back to their losing ways, reeling off. There's 4, 5, 6 losses in a row before they beat the Seahawks. So
they beat the Seahawks. That was a huge win.
It's 24-21. They beat the Cowboys. That's the 3 teams they beat. Washington football team.
Man,
oh, go ahead.
Back to the quarterback situation. Tyree Jackson, 52 picks on the year last year.
Oh my gosh, that's not going to
never going to get it done.
No.
So hopefully Coach Grooms gets him a quarterback prospect in there, man, and they start building for the future.
Yeah. I was just looking at Tyree. Tyree's a good athletic quarterback, but yeah, accuracy probably not. You don't want to try to fit a ball in there if it's not open, especially with him. 66.8 rating on the year. That's not going to get it done. He did have 3,600 yards. I mean, that's impressive.
And the guy, he won live recapper of the year, so.
So hopefully Benny G can get them Eagles flying again. Fly Eagles fly. Any team in the AFC you want to send a shout out to?
About as I hate to, man. I want to send a shout out to the Patriots.
That's what I was about to say. That's what.
Battled through a lot. Somehow ended up on YouTube's plays or something and figured it out.
Let me look at the Patriots schedule. Yeah, because for a while he was like hot garbage, right?
For a while, I mean, it was like 5 picks a game.
Yeah, let's look at this.
It's tough.
So give you a little recap of what he's talking about. He beat the Dolphins week 1, which was not the Dolphins owner now. Then he lost the next 3, the Seahawks, Raiders, and Chiefs, and beat the Broncos, the Horsemen. Then he beat the Niners, and then he lost to the Bills, tied with the Jets, lost to the Ravens. It was hit and miss. And then, I mean, he's turned it around here. He beat the Bills and the Jets. So a lot of people are wondering, is this the second best team in the AFC East?
Don't talk foolish. Don't talk foolish. Coach, I think we got one more award we were going to give out. I'll let you present this one for the biggest whiner of the season.
Oh, well, I can tell you exactly who that was. We'll actually go to his team page. And the biggest whiner, what team is J. Nick, by the way?
Got them Vikes out there in
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yes. I mean, you can always count on J. Nick complaining about something. And he should be complaining about these losses he took, I mean, good gracious.
Yeah. I mean, you got to ask yourself, they got in the playoffs, but they kind of wasted their time because they got beat like a drunk.
Oh, that was right. Let's go to that. Where is that?
31-7.
Oh, 31-7.
My goodness. Saints over the Vikings.
You are correct, and I remember that game. We go to the wild card. We go to the stats. And don't he have Dalvin Cook?
Yeah, Dalvin Cook's still there. Justin Jefferson, the rookie.
Oh, Cook only had
Hurts, the quarterback, out there now.
Cook only had 28 yards rushing. That's not going to get it done. Not in Minnesota.
And Jay Nick, a guy that claims to, if we could insert the clip here if we have it, you know who it is.
Oh, Lockdown D.
Jay Nickel Morris, aka Lockdown D. The Lockdown D was non-existent. They got their eyes beat shut in that one.
When we look at that NFC championship game, Cardinals only had 175 total yards. Did you know the Washington football team, if I told you they had 353 total yards and they got beat? Turnovers killed them that game, folks. 4 turnovers for the Washington football team.
Dang.
I mean, that was tough. And all 4 of them by Dwayne Haskins Jr.
Picks.
4
All
interceptions.
4
Yep.
picks.
Yep. That's tough. Well, I mean, that is your preview Gucci Lounge show. Definitely got Super Bowl coming up. We think it's going to be Dolphins, Cards. Could be shock. Browns could prove us wrong and make us eat everything that we just talked about. But, folks.
Let's just say the Browns do get in, Coach.
Right.
Who you got? Browns,
Hypothetical.
Cards, go.
Hypothetical. If the Browns beat the Dolphins, I got to go Cards. Browns is getting.
I would also take the Cards. I would take the Cards by a touchdown.
I'd take the Cards, yeah, by 10. I'd take them by 10.
Ooh. Well, I guess that's all we got, yeah?
That's about it, man. That's the Gucci Lounge update. We will advance to the off season after the Super Bowl tonight. And that's about it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have more with the coach.
And the Ram. We'll see you. That was long as fuck, Coach.
That was long.